We're speeding. We're rolling. Okay, Benji,
What's up?
good evening. It's Thursday, April
It
17th.
is. It is.
We had a baseball game today. We went on different sides of this baseball game to a degree. Uh, it was 6-4 was the final. So 10 total runs scored, and the run line cashed by that half run. So in this instance, I won the bet, and you did not.
Yeah, you just took straight up the who to win?
I did run line. I ended up doing run line.
Over?
I did the run line is what I so it was -1.5. It was
Oh,
just
right. Yeah, you
it
took the
was even it was
D-backs minus
yeah, it was
one.
like even money -1.5 instead of like -155 or
And
160.
I took the under and it was like 8.5, and I
Yeah.
was wrong. Yeah, I saw that score like halfway through when it was still like 6-2 or something. And I was like, oh, I maybe, but it was so in the middle of the game and I already saw the error of my bet and I was like, I ain't winning this.
I want to say I like the handicap. I like the read. I also thought that Stewart Escurial and company were going to go out partying. You know what I mean? Maybe they did, and it still just didn't matter. But I think it's something to keep an eye on. Miami day games. I like the angle. I wouldn't say. I think it's something to look out for. Miami day games. I don't think you're off. Is all I'm saying.
Sounds like a good alternative podcast for a baseball podcast, Miami Day Games.
Totally, totally. Coming soon to Peacock. Yeah, Miami day games. Um, okay, so what do we got? What do we got? We've got
We've got the Diamondbacks again, but playing the Angels, who are 9-9. I was about to say the Red Hot Angels. And I was like, let's check back in on their 9-9, which is still great for the Angels.
it
It's
is great for the Angels.
Logan Webb versus Tyler Anderson. Huge fan of both of these guys. I think they're both very underrated. They're both playing well. Ever since Tyler Anderson came to the Dodgers
Yeah,
and he was lights out and then he left and then it became a little bit like is he still that guy and it became a little unclear. But he's back in SoCal and he seems to be that guy. I think I'll always have a soft spot for pitchers who don't get the strikeouts, but are still good pitchers. And so I love Tyler Anderson. And in kind of a way, Logan Webb is that. Yeah, sometimes he does put up the Ks, but he's a pitcher's pitcher. And I like both of these pitchers a lot, and I like both of these offenses a lot right now. So it's a tough bet for me. I don't really know what to do.
Can
It's got the Giants at -155 and the Angels at +130.
okay.
The over under is at 8, over being 110, under
It's a
being
low total.
it is, but these are good pitchers.
I think it's out of respect of what you're saying to Logan Webb and Tyler Anderson.
Yeah.
This,
I'm
this is in Anaheim. This isn't like this is like a nice weather baseball game. There should be no reason why you can't put up 8 runs. I'm just saying it's not like we're in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah, and who doesn't want to play baseball at 6:30 p.m. in Orange
I
County?
mean, I'd love to. Wouldn't that be a great life?
Yeah, imagine waking up, it's 10:45 a.m. You're a baseball player. You wake up at 10:45 a.m. You FaceTime with your kids. You have
You're in like
a protein
Laguna.
smoothie.
Yeah, sure, sure. You're in one of those
That's
beautiful, rock view, say, Laguna something situation.
It's probably a mediocre Sheraton, but yeah, it's probably nice. You go somewhere in Orange County, you have a great smoothie, you see all the hot moms in Orange County and all the cool
Definitely.
cars.
It's a good life. It's a good life.
And then there's the Angels at +1.5 runs at -130, or the Giants at -1.5 runs at +110. This is so hard. This is so
So,
hard.
so can I offer you two other bits of information and I think I have an opinion on this game. One thing that was
You
interesting.
often have good information, and you also have friends who really do
Well,
gamble. We're sort of just messing around here. So your bits of information are often good. Yes, what are they?
okay, great. Well, these are not from a gambler source. These are just things I looked up. The Giants lost today in Philadelphia, which is all the way on the East Coast. They're coming all the way back. But they lost. It was a day game. It was like 6-4. The Giants have been putting up runs. I just noticed that. They split the series with the Phillies, and the Phillies are a good team. The Angels just lost in Texas today. I mean, and I think that those losses do some do more damage than you want. Like this is like they've been hitting above average. They've been a high functioning team, and now they're back at 500. Who puts them in 500? But the Rangers. I think there could be a little bit of a letdown, and I'm thinking about it. So that's just a little bit of things I wanted to bounce off of you and see what you thought.
What do you mean by a letdown?
I think there's an emotional letdown to going back to 500 and losing to the Rangers. I think they dropped 2 or 3 in Texas, and that Texas is probably the class of the West right now, and it's meaningful because right now the Angels have been live. They've got some juju. Mike Trout's healthy. This Paris dude who is playing good baseball. They've got some stuff, and now they're 9-9. Like
They're like,
they're
maybe
nine
we're
and
not as
nine.
good as we were maybe thinking we were
So
for a second.
I want to say I'm leaning towards a wager on the Giants.
Fair. No,
And
yeah.
yeah, and so that is what I'm thinking right now. And I'm just weighing right now whether it'll be run line or money line. And I'm even thinking run line. I really enjoyed having that run line today. And I think I might continue on that trend.
So you're thinking taking the Giants at -1.5 runs for a +110 bet.
That's what I'm gonna do today.
Okay. That feels like the right bet. That feels like the right bet. And I agree with you. And I think the Giants are probably feeling pretty sexy right now. They have
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, they have arguably their best ace going. They're in Southern California feeling good. The Angels are good, but yeah, maybe they just got a little kick in the ego. Um, and at the end of the day, who do the Angels really have? I mean, they've got Trout, they've got Adele, they've got Kyron Paris, but they got Solar. But if you can pitch around Trout, a lot of those other guys who are beasts, yes, maybe, Logan Webb is a crafty pitcher. He's very crafty, but so is Tyler Anderson. And I just lost on an under bet, but again, I'm hearing that under voice happen again where I'm like, I like both these pitchers.
Sure, sure, sure. And I want to say like that. I was considering the under as well as I like both these pitchers. So, you know, I understand why you'd want. I mean, I don't think Tyler Anderson has given up more than 3 runs in a start yet. I don't know how he's pitching it. You might want to look at how he's pitching at home versus the road. I don't know what it's been, but I don't hate that. I am sticking with my run line bet, but I really understand why you might want to be on the total.
Tyler Anderson has only had one game at home, and it was 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks, which is
Strikeouts.
pretty good for him.
What about into the walk batters? I just don't like the walks.
Four walks, 1 hit. Not that bad.
That only 1 hit. Wow, but 4 walks is always concerning to me.
But it was Cleveland, and I don't know if I would say Cleveland is as strong of a lineup as the Giants are right now.
Dude, I want the Giants off a loss. They're a good team. That's just me talking.
And he shut out the Astros.
Logan Webb or
5.2.
Tyler Anderson?
Tyler Anderson shut out the Astros in his last game, 5.2 innings, no earned runs, 1 hit, 4 walks.
How are the Astros doing? Are the Astros a paper tiger? I mean, Christian Walker's not doing much. How are the Astros doing? I really don't know right now.
The Astros are, I'll tell you right now. The Astros are not doing good. They're 8-10.
Yeah, man. I don't
But
think
they're
it's the Astros. Yeah,
but they're still the Astros.
sure.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna get a little sassy again. I'm going Angels money line +130.
All right. We are on opposite sides. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I
Great.
think I just think the Angels have a lot of chutzpah right now. And while I do like the Giants, I just it's hard. Yes, their offense is playing well, but I think there's a lot of smoke and mirrors there. Matt Chapman's playing good, but he's Matt Chapman. I'm just like, if Matt Chapman strikes out 3 times tomorrow, they've been relying on Wilmer Flores. He's been oddly clutch, but I'm like, you're Wilmer Flores. And then they have Adames, who's been a little hot and cold this year. This is so hard. This is so hard.
Isn't it? I love it's. This is who I'm concerned about with the Giants. I'm following Jung-Hoo Lee.
Oh, right. I
This
forgot about
dude,
him. He's
this
a
dude is
beast.
this dude is playing baseball.
Yeah.
I want to be on his. I want to root for this dude.
Shoot. Okay.
But
You know what? I'm sticking with my bet. I'm just gonna stick my neck out there. This is a gamble.
I love when we gamble. This is
Last
good.
bet, my under was a gamble, and I'm gambling again.
Yeah,
And I don't
man.
say this that often. Usually I'm very sure. This is a full blown gamble. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Angels money line at plus 130. I just think I'm really feeling Tyler Anderson right now.
Great. Support him. Let me tell you, this is also, I mean, this is the great thing. We have to bet on this game. It's not always going to be something we have to. We have no choice. So this is our plight, Benji. This is our plight.
Yeah, yeah. But
Okay.
that's I'm gambling. I'm gambling.
Great.
And this is a gamble. This
Great.
is this is me at a sports book having a drink, maybe smoking a cigarette or putting a zin in my mouth and
Oh,
just
man.
and
Sounds
just white
great.
knuckling the bet. But I'm gonna
Sounds
go Angels
great.
because part of me is like, do I take the Angels plus 1.5? And I'm like, what for? What for?
Right. Take the plus price, right? As long as you're gambling, you might as well make it a plus something, have a,
Yeah, because
little
at the end of
pay
the day, it feels that's the value I'm seeing is like it feels like a 50-50.
right.
And so if it feels like a 50-50, I'd rather get the edge of the plus 130.
Sure. It's always fun to wager a little to win a lot. That's great. Bet a little, win a lot.
Yeah, but again, I know what I'm doing here and I know it's a gamble.
Great. Well, we will see. We will check back in and see how we do. I hope it's going to
Yeah.
be a great game. It's the free game of the night. It's Friday night baseball. It'll be great. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to get home to LA. I'm very jet lagged and beat up. I have to say that. I feel like it.
I think you should embrace your multi-city lifestyle. I think one day you'll look back and you'll be like, what an interesting pocket of my life where I was like, because you're not going to do this forever. You're not going to be living in 2 cities forever. So I think one day you'll look back and you'll be like, I know San Francisco, or yeah,
Yeah.
there was that
No,
moment in time, and now I'm back in Chicago, or now I'm doing like, or now I'm wherever. Like I think one
I'm
day
thinking
you'll
about
look
Cape
back.
Cod. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I think one day you'll look back on your multi-city lifestyle that you're in right now, and you'll be like, cool.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks. No, I'm drinking. Can I tell you something? Actually, I'm doing a cameo. One of my students' thesis films. He wrote a part for me, and I'm going to be in his movie tomorrow. I think that's
Oh,
fucking nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's so cool, man.
It's it's cool. It's cool. It's fun. So yeah.
I'll never
Thanks,
be a
man.
professor. People look at my podcast clips and they'll be like, "You're not a professor."
Dude, don't never say never. You don't know, man. Life is
All
life
right.
is long and weird. This shit is weird. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a
All right.
lot. All
Yeah.
right. Bye.